You already know what time it is. It's another story time. A couple of years ago, I was at an MSA program after school where the MSA was getting brothers together to be able to build up like their khatib speaking skills for Jum'ah that they do in the high school. So I remember one of the kids, he came up to me and he's like, Brother Kashif, what do you do personally before you get up and talk? Meaning, like, what's your pre-game ritual? And so I actually have four things that I do as part of my pre-game ritual. Because at the end of the day, every speaker needs to have their own pre-game ritual. They need to have something that is happening in their mind before they actually engage in their public speaking engagement. The very first thing that I do is I take a really deep breath, because it allows me to inhale and to be able to literally exhale the worries and the stress away a little bit. And you and I know that because we know the power of deep breathing. Second thing that I do is that I try to think about my happy spot. Like, I think about a spot that would instantly get me to relax. Maybe for you, it might be waves crashing on the beach or the sound of waves, or maybe wind as is blowing through a field, but something that triggers that little chemical release within your mind so that it relaxes the fight or flight response. Third thing that I do is I make dua. I tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah, I'm here and this is only going to be successful if you allow it to be successful. And that comes again with you doing what you can. And the last thing that I do is that I remind myself that I did the best that I could based on whatever my circumstances were. Some weeks I have a lot of time and I might be able to prepare. Some weeks I might be preparing the hour before. And again, based on those circumstances, I'm doing the best that I can. But those four steps right there are my pre-game ritual. It's what I do before I get up to be able to begin to talk. And for you, you have to figure out what yours is going to be. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down 3 things that you could do. Ask yourself what those 3 things could be that are all inside of your mind as you begin your talk, whenever it's going to happen. So if you forgot everything that I said, I want you to remember this. Athletes have a pre-game ritual. Public speakers have a pre-game ritual as well. You got to find out what yours is. Catch you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.